So I will go over some of what we took yesterday. Just to review, I had last night a couple of questions about some of the guidelines. So it will be nice to go through them. And hopefully today we will finish criteria number 2 and 3. And it will be, inshallah, if we move fast, we will be done by the end of the day. So we will not keep anything, or we will not hold you for tomorrow. So we will get done, inshallah, today if we can move faster. All right. So what is the definition of the distinguished school? The distinguished school is an educational institute where the student achieves distinguished academic and behavioral result at the local and international level beyond the expectation of the stockholder due to applying efficient and effective cooperative governance system. The distinguished school is being managed according to the best practice and innovative method on focus on achieving a distinguished key performance result. It adopts modern and innovative technologies and method of manage. It is technological and smart surface effectively and progressively. The scope of the award, which will be United Arab Emirates and the GCC. However, for the private school, it is only will be a participant from the UAE only. The condition: an applicant for the school has the right to apply for the award if they get grade good or meet the expectation as the minimum, okay, or higher. The applicant should be submitted on the name of the school, not the name of their administrative. The school may apply for award all educational cycles. So you have from KG to 12, for example, you can apply, provide that has been on the same building and under the same administration. So if the school has more than one cycle, but they are under one roof and under one administrator, they can apply as a whole school. The school may apply award through an educational stage if they have separate school building and administrator, which is the opposite. So if I have from K to 12, but they are separate, cycle 1 separate building, cycle, let's say cycle, the high school is separate building and under different administrator, they can apply separately. The school may apply award providing that had been established at least 4 years, including the year of applicant. The school must apply before the deadline, which is determined by Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation for Distinguished Academic Performance, which is a special condition for GCC. The school must be governed and supervised by the Ministry of Education and participant country. So any school from the GCC, they have to be supervised by the Ministry of Education in their own country. The special condition for a private school, which is in the UAE only, private school that has more than one branch, they have the same name, they can apply separately. So branch in Dubai, branch in Ras Al Khaimah, they can apply separately. The award: the winning school receive cash award of 100,000 and certificate and excellent cup, and they will be eligible for attending the ceremony and eligible to be enrolled in a training program. The award divided equally, 50 goes to the 50 go to the school fund, and the other 50s go to the team who prepared the work or prepared the file for the school. Applicant go through 4 journey. The first stage, which is the workshop, what we have on right now. The second stage, where you apply online. The third stage, which has that where the judges look at your paper, and it has two steps. The first step, the theoretical part, when we look at your paper. The second part, it is the field visit, when we come to your school and look more deep in your paper and meet the team also. The fourth step, it is the announcement of the result, and the only channel of announcing the result, which is Hamdan Foundation. The applicant shall be submit the application electronically through tahkim.ha.ae. The applicant shall ensure that the condition participant of the award, which is willing to apply for, satisfied. The applicant shall submit the nominate application through electronic system on the timely basis. Any application submitted after that will not be considered. The applicant shall fill the application for award according with the proceed condition. The applicant answer the attachment related each criteria shall meet the requirement of the assessment tool and element. The applicant shall fill the form required, which is shown on the e-application. This is the guideline for the proof of the attachment. All submitted work, document, and a proof shall be property of the foundation management. The foundation may publish the content of the winning files after the announcement of the result in order to promote the best educational practice. The applicant should meet the criteria of excellence based on the element mentioned on the e-application from nomination. The applicant may support the criteria of excellence with such a proof which is deemed proper, a provide that complies with the set of conditions. The more significant the attachment and more comply with the criteria and dimension of excellence, the higher the score would be. Photo are not a strong proof of the school effort unless they are supported with the proof and evidence to that provide the credibility. Continuous, the proof of the document shall be limited to the at least 3 years plus the year of applicant. No electronic links, no QR should be submitted. The applicant should be ensured that document and proof dated, approved, and stamped by the component authority. The more authority issuing the certificate, approve attachment on their level, which is local, international, as the higher score would be. The more attached proof are creative and innovative, the higher score would be. No more than one proof may be attached per page or attachment. If more than one proof is attached but not clear, no score will be recounted. The applicant school shall provide a brief explanation, not exceed 150, which we talked yesterday about it, which is the executive summary or the summary for each element. The number of approve and attachment does not exceed 3 approve only for each element. The applicant school shall attach a table that contains the names of the position of the work team and the committees formed on the school. The attached document shall be in PDF format. Each approve shall be contain a single page, except of the strategic plan, operational plan, and other plans. So if you have more than plans or program, that's fine. Okay. Other than that, it will be only one approve in one single page of PDF. If the attached approve is a video, its duration should be not exceed more than 3 minutes. No more than 5 video may be submitted for all aspects of element of excellence. That's the declaration and underline to take. So yesterday we talked about the first criteria or axis, planning and administration organization, and we said it has 7 sub criteria or dimension: strategic plan, operational plan, work system, government and risk management, resource and property management, surface management, and innovation management. Today we will go through the second, which has also 4, and we will go, if we do have time, through the third one. And the fourth one, we agree that it is the result of the first criteria, the result of second criteria, and the result of the third criteria. All right, so this is the first, again, has 7 elements. I will go through them. Just yesterday we went through all of that, and I will check if you do have a question regarding them. I'll stop before I start. Okay, here our enabler scale. So we have your summary, and we look at your applied method, then the implementation, then the assessment and improvement. This for only the impeller. Okay, so that's for the first and the second and the third criteria. The fourth, we treated totally differently, because the fourth criteria or the fourth axis, it is result. So we have this for the result. So anything you will be admit or apply as a proof and a result, we will take it on this scale. We will check the reliability, sustainability of performance. Then we will look at the classification of the performance indicator, then the rationale, then the achievement goal, then the benchmarking and measurement, then the relationship at the end. All right. So just let me make sure that we don't have any question. I have a question saying I'm not able to create an account on the website. I think someone from the foundation will contact you in regard that, or you can contact them and see what's going on with that. Just make sure that you go to the right place, which is tahkim.ha.ae. All right. Please, if you have any question regarding what we had yesterday, please write it now so I can answer it. Okay. Today, we will be moving a little bit faster because we already went through the same thing yesterday, but it was in regard of criteria number 1. So we have the criteria number 2, which is a school community, quality, and the partners, and the result of the school community, quality, and the partners. Okay. We have 4, which is the first one, administrative, academic, and technical stuff. Second, family of the learners. The third, interaction with the local and international society. And the fourth is supplier. I think I got a question. Miss Hind Al-Ka'bi, she is asking a question. She said, most of the approve and the attachment, it is on the area of the region, okay, and the district. So it has no stamp on it. that's fine. If we just get your principal or whoever on charge to stamp it, or I mean to sign it, that will be enough for us. So the superintendent, it will be enough to sign it for us. Okay. All right. So we'll take the first, administrative and academic technical, and it has 18 points. The main element, planning the school future and current needs by the administrative and academic and technical staff. So are they has a touch on that planning, or they are being forgetting? So this is what we are looking for. If they been any effect on that planning, show us where have been involved. Okay. Second, align the school future and current need with the strategic plan. Where is it from the strategic plan? Adopt a career path to be applied, developing job description for all job categories of the school. So mostly actually this is coming from the ministry. However, if it is a private school, I think each private school have their own HR and they do have the job description. Distributing tasks and assign responsibility to the school staff, developing a technical system for the management for the school human resource. Most also of the, excuse me, most of the public school, we have question about that, and they say we don't have anything related to that. We don't have anything related to the human resource on the school. Actually, you have the system. You have where you upload if they are absent, if they are missing classes, all of that. So that the system from the ministry where you upload whatever is happening with your stuff, that's the system. So you do have that system. Developing the performance of administrative, educational, and technical staff and assisting them so as they develop. Assisting the performance of the administrative, educational, and technical staff for their development. Simulating the performance of the administrative, educational, and technical staff. Developing an active job grievance system. Okay. Do we have any question here? No? Okay. I will be just making sure that if you have any question, we go one by one. And I think if it will be nice if you open the mic for them. I don't know who's with me, Mr. Abdullah or Noura or Sheikha from the foundation. It will be nice to open the mic for them. They can have a dialogue with me. So that's easy because they are about like 19 persons. So that will be fine. Okay. Then when we are talking about the result, okay, we are checking the ratio of job turnover, okay, absence percentage, sick leave percentage, number of training hours, average of duration of service in a school, number of administrative and academic staff compared to the number of students and classes on the school, result of performance of the academic staff, number of suggestions made by the employee which have been put into action compared to the total number of suggestions, average voluntary hours worked by the administrative and teachers. Just to clear, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to me today morning. Just to clear one thing about the absence percentage. So sometimes we have a lot of teachers, they have their own issue or their own personal issue, which could be they are taking mandatory leave, which is for pregnancy and others. So you will find them absence from the school or taking a lot of sick leaves. Is that we consider against the school? No, we don't take that against the school totally. But it's nice to know what happened after that. So the person absence, how did you solve that absence? How did you manage after someone is disappearing for 3, 4, 5 days? Okay, so we are looking for plan P, what you have done. Okay, that's the only thing. So the same thing as sick leave. You cannot do anything about it. You have people getting sick leaves. It is going to be against you? No. But we want to know, you as a school, how do you manage when people, like 4 people taking a sick leave? So how did you manage? Okay, we still on the result. Result measure the impression of the administrative and academic and technical staff. Result of their impression about the school leadership, term and condition of work, career empowerment and recognition, management and development of personal performance, fair assessment of the staff job performance, training and career development, availability of adequate of facility and resource, wages and benefits, efficiency of the school communicational channel, job security, safety and security environment, staff satisfaction with the active participation of the parents and other community on the school activity and program. The second element, the main element, the school plan shall provide for programs and activity to serve the student families according to their needs, engaging the student families on the school programs and activity on the periodic basis, adopt effective communication channel with the student families that facilitate their interaction with the school, providing the school parents a comprehensive report on their children's performance and development, engaging the parents and making the school decision to enrich the school educational practice, supporting parent council so that it can effectively contribute to the achieving the school goals and appreciating their contribution. From experience, we had a lot of issue when we are checking these kind of elements, because most what we see or what we found from the file being submitted to us, it is the only participant of the activities. Only the parents being appear on the activities. For example, celebration of the flag day, celebration of any kind of cohesion we have. Okay, that's the only where we see the parents. Actually, is that where the parents supposed to be? I don't think so. I think the parents as a partner and one of the stockholders, they're supposed to be part of the school because they are part of our communities. Okay, so we want to see them, or I'm sure the school have joined them in a lot of stuff. However, we want to see that. We don't want to see them just taking a picture of with the school principal, or they are there just because of the flag day or for the national day. No, we want to see them effectively, how they effectively communicate with the school, how they are efficient on the school decision. The result, number of intensive and activity in which the parents participated. Parent satisfaction with the school, provide support to the student. Parent satisfaction with the school administrative. Parent satisfaction with the interaction by the academic staff. Parent satisfaction with the school result. Parent satisfaction with their son achievements. Parent satisfaction with the community communication channel set by the school. Just when we are looking to the word satisfaction, that we are sure you're going to do survey, and we will have that the survey that 80%, 90% of the family, of the parents, they are satisfied with the school, which is great. But what you have done after that survey, did you discuss why the 10% it is not satisfied? Or did you discuss how you can increase their satisfaction to make it like 95 rather than 90 for next year? So that means we don't stop by just doing the survey. We need to analyze the survey, then describe the survey. Here we have 3, which is interaction with the local and international community. Implementing joint project with the educational bodies that serve the society in order to enable the school provide its service. The school implement joint educational project and program with the local and international community, institution and personalities. Exchange experience by the school with the local and international education institute. We go to the result. Number of society and intensive, the size of resource allocated for the community service, impact of social initiative made by the school on the society. Then we go to the society impression result, the society satisfaction with the society intensive made by the school, society satisfaction with the school participation on the social event, availability and dissemination of the information relevant to the society, impact of the outcomes of the school activity on the society, number of participation on the international socially event, and result of the school participation on the international event. The last one, I would just make a comment, result of the school participation in international society event. We have a lot of event which is internationally, and we celebrate it on the school. Okay. We have a lot, and we are not looking the only package that coming from the Ministry of Education, because sometimes we have only certain event that coming from the Ministry of Education, like for example, celebrate the elderly. Okay, then we will see the whole school celebrate the elderly, and they will take the student to the elderly house and visit there and give them a gift, and they will come back. Okay, but we're looking for something else. Is the school doing something else, or only what is being requested from them? Okay. The fourth school community quality and parents, and the supplier. Adopting criteria for selecting and evaluating supplier. Most of the public school, they will say we don't have any supplier. And it is the rule of the Ministry of Education or the educational zone. And I think that's wrong. You do have a supplier. Where did you get your food from? Like the sandwich and the cafeteria stuff from? They are their supplier. You have a budget, okay? And you are buying stuff from one of the stationery. Why did you choose a stationery one and you did not choose stationery two or A or B? Why? Because you have your own criteria and you said they are cheaper, they are faster, they have good quality. Maybe you did not put it in a paper, but you do know that. So you are rating them and you are dealing with supplier. Okay, acting transparently in publishing the criteria for selecting and evaluating supplier. Once again, why I choose supplier A, not B, not C, not D. And I have to be clear. They have the best quality, and supplier B also, they have the best quality. I choose supplier A because they are giving us better price and they are faster in delivery. Applying certified rating for supplier, providing a suitable environment for the application of the modern teaching strategy, adopting the incentive developed by the teacher and learners, and providing an attractive environment that serves the educational progress. The result, supplier assessment result, reduction in purchase from supplier, supplier opinion, general impression about the dealing with the school, complies with the term of contract, criteria of selection, managing relationship with the school and different communication channel, transparency of dealing, a school government system. I will skip this part and I will go to open the questions. Then we will go to criteria number 3. Then at the end, we will take the activities of both 2 and 3. So please, if you have any question, I will be happy to hear your voice or to write me on the comments. So I will give 5 minutes just for questions. Then we will start again. Okay, please write me a question. Can we get a copy of the presentation for future reference? I think everything's on the presentation. It has been on the participant guide. If you download the participation guide, which is, I do have it here, and it is online. If you participate, if you download this, you don't need the presentation. Everything on the presentation is being taken from this guide. However, if you need the PowerPoint, I think you can contact the foundation, Hamdan Foundation, and they could provide you with, but it will not give you any things more than what you have on the participation guide. So I advise you to download the participation guide. Participation guide has everything's in detail and it is well set up, very well set up. Any other question, please? Any question? If there is no question, I will be moving. And if you want to ask me in Arabic also, that's fine. You can go ahead and ask me in Arabic. There is no issue. Okay, so let me move. Please, if you have a question, I will be looking back. All right. Yes, I got a question. The participation guide will be available on the Hamdan Foundation, right? Yes. So David asked, the participation guide will be available on Hamdan Foundation. Yes, it is available, and you can go online and download it. And it is free. Okay, so you can go ahead and download it, and it is very nice. And the way it's being set, the guide, it's wonderful. It makes everything in details and even identifying every term. Some of the terminology, maybe you said, what does it mean? You will find it at the end of the guide, all the terminology. Okay, so yes, you can go ahead on Hamdan Foundation website and download it. All right. Here is a sample we are given just to refresh about the administrative and academic on a technical stuff. So this will be 2-1, all right, 2-1-1. If we write in the reference, that will be 2-1-1. An annual plan has been prepared for the management of the human resource of the school for 2019 in accordance with approved procedure that include an analysis of the school performance indicator, result, and HR student and parents questionnaires result. This plan has been aligned with the strategic plan of the school and include identify the future need of the human resource by using a field survey form and preparing a plan for development and motivating them. My job upgrade me. Initiative which include internal and external causes. The plan is assessed through the quarterly report extract from the human resource management system and the administrative resource management system, administrative and educational staff assessment through unified from the feedback provided from them, follow up by a future development and improvement plan as distinguished ones of a period of annual basis, also based such as a report and corrective action and taken to ensure effective implementation of a plan. Then they are looking for the requirement element. They have 8 elements and checking that element. So for each of this requirement element, which is here, you have to provide us with a proof. Again, let me just point that by color a little bit. Yes, here. Okay. So for number 1 here, okay, you can put a 3 again, a 3 approve, a 3 evidence, 3 PDF. Okay, so for each element, you need to have a 3. Minimum, you need 1. So if you have 1, you have 2 here, and so on. We have no issue with that. Doesn't matter if some school present 3 and other school present 1. If 1 it is enough, it is enough. If 1 which is the evidence, clear the point, that's it. We don't need to have 2 or 3 or 4. If you have 3, you can submit the 3. That's no issue. I got this question a lot, so because of that, just I want to make it clear. Let me first go to my, okay. Let's erase this. All right. Now, oh, too clear. Okay. Then we are coming to the result. Okay. This, the result. We are looking for this. And you will find on the previous, on the previous, which is enabler, the person maybe had a lot to put on the requirement element, which is great. However, when we come into the result, you will find some of the result is empty. Okay, he don't have an evidence of what the school have been done. Okay, the new system or the new ruler we are working in, which is an enabler scale and the scale of result, will target every point you have done, and we will score every point you have done. On the past, as I explained, maybe you will get a grade for doing the job. However, we are not just looking for you have done the job, we have looking also how your job is efficient and active. So what is the impact of the job you have done? Okay, so that's the second part, which is the result. So on the result part, we are looking how effective what you have done, which is from a plan, which is from classes. Just imagine you are teaching classes, then you don't get any result of it, or you have innovated a program, which is an excellent program. However, that program have no impact on a student. So you will get a grade for a native that the program. However, you will not get a grade for the impact of the program. However, if you try to explain to us what happened and why that impact did not affect the student and have a plan B, then you will get a grade on that. The same thing here. We see the school have done their job, but a lot of approve is missing. All right. Here also, yesterday we talked about the summary, supposed to be about 150 words, and it should be reflect on your approve and attachment, so that the reflection of it. We will go through all this again at the end as a practice. All right. We will go now to the third criteria or axis, leading and caring for learners. And you will notice here we have about 250 points. Teaching and learning progress, academic achievement, caring for superior talent and low achieving learners, behavior value, and school activities. This is where we can tell how strong the management is. You have done your homework. You have done your plan. You have done your action, your operational plan, strategic plan. Now we want to see it on the field. How does it affect your teacher and student? So whatever on this criteria, it is related to the teaching and learning. So we'll take the first one. Adopting innovative method by the teacher to increase learning motivation toward learning. Adopting modern teaching strategy by the teacher in appropriate environments. Third, providing the teachers with the feedback about their teaching skill on the participating their strategy. The teacher apply modern technologies on teaching. The teacher implementing curriculum support enrichment activity. Provide suitable environment for applicant of modern teaching strategy. Adopting the innovative developed by the teacher and learners and providing attractive environment that serve the educational progress. It has 70 points. When it's coming to the result, it has 150. So we have to be careful what we are putting here, because it is the most point you can collect is here. Number of modern teaching strategy applied by the school. Number of modern technology employed by the school on the teaching progress. Number of enrichment activity carried out by the teachers to support curriculum. Number of innovative method used by teacher increase learner motivation toward learning. Number of intensive effort by the teacher and student which have been adopted by the school to provide an attractive environment that serve the educational progress. Number of innovative method used by the teacher to increase learner motivation toward learning. Number of innovative effort by teacher and student which have been adopted by school to provide attractive environment that serve the educational progress. We see from number 1 to 7, all what we are seeing, it is numbers. And we think what we are looking for, it is number. And actually, we are not looking for the numbers only. No, we are not looking for the numbers. What we are looking for, how many methods you have. So please don't write for me a 3 teaching strategy or 4 teaching strategy. No. We want to know what is the strategy. Yes, we need to know like how many number of strategy you have and what are they. Okay, and what are they? So you will tell me on the first page, maybe you will tell me we have 10 strategy and you will name the strategy for me. Maybe in the second approve or second evidence, you will put for me the first strategy, what it is about, how it's being done, what is the goal, what is all the objective of it. Okay, so I know you have 10 strategy or 10 teaching strategy. On the second page, you already explained one for me. Maybe if you need the third evidence, you can also put for me that as well. When I will come to your school, maybe I will ask you about strategy number 7 and who is responsible about it, and can I see the folder of it? But when I see number, I'm not looking for 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm looking for a number with explanation of it. Any question? Because before we go to break, I will take a break here for 15 minutes before we continue, and I will be here to answer your question. And I hope we can, if you want, we could open the mics. I will ask of the chat. So please, rather than you, and if you would like to type, and that will be fine. But since we are about 20 people, so we can open the mic and hear each other and have a dialogue. So we will give 5 minutes for the question, then we will go for a break. If you have any question to this point, please ask me, or you can write also, and I will answer on the Q&A. Then we will take a break for 15 minutes. I'm back. If you have any question, please, you can chat with me. So I'm ready to answer your questions. I think some of you on the chat channel ask for where they can find the recording of the Arabic session, and it was answered by the foundation. There is a link. It's already been submitted, so you can click on that link and you go direct to the recording. And even though after you look at the recording in Arabic and you have any concern or question, you still can send your questions and we will be able to receive the question and answer it back. Until you submit your application. After you submit your application, we will not be able to answer anything. So you have all the chance and we're ready to serve you at all. Anyway, if you are ready, I'm ready too. If everyone back. So I'll go again through the third axis, which is the third criteria, leading and caring of the learning. Just I want to mention again, this is where you can collect all your points. Can you hear me? There's someone say they cannot hear. Is my voice clear? Did I open my mic actually? My mic is on. So anyway. Yes, okay, thank you. So I will go back and review just the axis 3, which is leading and caring for learning, and it has 250 points. Once again, it is education and learning operation. They are looking for adopted, innovative method by the teacher to increase the learner motivation toward learning, adopting modern teaching strategy by the teacher in appropriate environment, providing the teacher with the feedback about their teaching skill, and and practicing this strategy, the teacher apply modern technologies on teaching. The teacher implement curriculum support enrichment activity, providing a suitable environment for application of modern teaching strategy. Adopting innovative developed by the teacher and learner in providing an attractive environment that serves the educational progress. The result, it has 150 point, number of modern teaching strategy applied by the school, number of modern technologies employed by the school on the teaching progress, number of enrichment activity carried out by the teacher to support curriculum, number of innovative method used by the teacher to increase learner motivation toward learning, number of innovative offered by teacher and student which have been adopted by the school to provide an attractive environment that serve educational progress, number of innovative method used by the teacher to increase learner motivation toward learning, number of innovative offered by the teacher and student which have been adopted by the school to provide attractive environment that serve the educational progress. I think number 7 is being repeated, which is number 5 and 7. Okay. Academic achievement, which is number 2. The school plan should include specific progress to raise the student level of academic achievement. Implementing those programs and measure their effectiveness in raising the student level of academic achievement on subject. Measuring and analyzing the progress of learning academic achievement periodically, using a version tool of measure and assess the student academic achievement, applying performance skill assessment tool and analyzing the result, comparing the student level of achievement with the level of the achievement of other school, local or international, and taking the necessary measure to raise their level of achievement. Coming to the result, student graduation rate during the 3 years, student success rate during the last 3 years, result of the external assessment of a student result during the last 3 years, number of students who achieve pass level of academic achievement compared to the level of achievement expected on the applied curriculum, number of students who achieve excellent level on academic achievement compared to the level of achievement expected on the applied curriculum, and number of students who achieve excellent level of academic achievement compared to the national test level at appropriate national standard. 7, result of the internal assessment of the result of the student during the last 3 years compared to the standard of the educational curriculum applied by the school. Student attendance rate during the last 3 years. We still on the result. Student attendance rate during the last 3 years. Academic progress rate of the student for different group during the last 3 years. Number of programs implementing by school to raise the student level of achievement on a subject. Result of measure the student impression during the last years. Student happiness with their personal academic result. Student satisfaction with the school environment and the school level of care they receive from the teachers and administration. student happiness with the school teaching and learning progress, how the school use modern technology to help provide the student with added value, effectiveness and efficiency of the communication channel applied by the school, student happiness with the fair assessment of the fair performance. 17, how the school is innovated in improving the performance of the school and student happiness with the program implementing by the school to raise the student level of achievement on a subject. Looking at the third one, caring for superior talent and low achievement learner, caring for and classifying the superior student, applying standard and national and international tests, and implementing program and activity to take care of them, strengthening the effort of compliments made by the superior student, reviewing the assessment that the school effort to care for the superior student and developing the future progress for their development, caring for classifying the talent using approved measurement tool to develop programs and activity to develop their talent, strengthening the effort and achievement made by the talented student, nurturing the talent and development future vision for the development their talents. Caring for the classifying low achievement according to their weakness and applying redeemable program for raise their level of academic achievement, training the teacher on innovative teaching strategy for remedial educational group, reviewing and assessing the effort adopted by the school to care for the low achievers and developing a future perspective for their development, nurturing and integrating and counting student of determined as per their needs and applying remedial programs to raise their level of academic achievement, providing and training qualified teacher on teaching and learning strategy for student of determination, reviewing and assessing the effort adopted by the school to nurture the student of determination and setting a future vision for developing them. Leading and collective of learning, number of students who achieved excellent academic achievement during the last 3 years, number of talent student classified by the type of talent during the last 3 years, percentage of talent student nurtured and supported out of the total number of talented people, percentage of improvement of the performance of the low achievers as a result for applying remedial educational program, percentage of access in qualifying the integrate student compared to their total number of schools. Still on the result part, result of survey measured by the high achiever impression about the program and activity implemented for their nurturing. Result of survey measuring that the talent student impression about the programs and activity implemented to care of them. Result of survey measuring the impression of the parents of student to determine about the program and activities implementing for their nurturing. Result of survey measuring the low achiever impression about the demo educational program to improve their achievement. And percentage of success of a qualifying integrate student compared to their total number of school. We came to number 4, behavior value. Developing and separating the internal code of conduct between student and their families. Managing the student behavior and compliance with the applicant of the code of conduct. Third, developing guidance and oriented program to comply with the behavior value. Developing future vision for the behavior value on a school community. Most of the school, in this part, they will say, we do have the code of conduct from the Ministry of Education. Yes, we understand you have the code of conduct, but in certain things, you have your own code of conduct in your school, which is complied by the code of conduct on the Ministry Code of Conduct. So also we are looking at that. Do you have your own code of conduct? Okay, and how it is alignment with the code of conduct of the school or the ministry. Okay, we come into the result. Number of program implemented by the school of training the teachers and student families on how to deal with the behaviors, reinforcement and remediation program inside and outside the school. Number of positive and negative behavior practice of the student. Number of program and procedure implementing by the school to promote positive behavior. Number of program and procedure implementing by school to address negative behavior. Number of learners who respond to the program designated to address their negative behavior. And last, school activities. Caring for student hobbies and engaging them on the school community and volunteer activity. Qualifying the student to compete and to make achievement in local and international competition. And the result of it, number of students participating in educational competition and award. Number of students participating in school and volunteer program and activities. Number of program and activity implemented by the school to develop the student hobbies. Number of activity and program implementing by school to develop the student environment awareness. Number of award won by the school or its employee and student as a result of participating in a school competition at the local level during the last 3 years. And number of award won by the school or employee and learn as a result of participating in competition at the international level during the last 3 years. Student satisfaction with programs and activity implementing by the school developed their hobbies. Student happiness with the potential made available by the school requirement for the student to effective take part of the school activity. Student happiness with the activity and programs applied to the school to promote their national identity and evaluation. Student happiness with the activity and programs implementing by the school on separate the culture of volunteer work and community service among them. Student happiness with the activity and programs applied by the school to enhance their retention of a consuming culture. Student happiness with the activity and programs applied by the school to improve their environment awareness. Before just we go to some of the activities, I want just to highlight of some of the activities and awareness. Please, we are so happy to see a lot of the school follow the Ministry of Education when it's coming to their activities or when it's coming to their equation. However, we are looking for the next step. So the Ministry of Education, for example, say it is the volunteerly day. So you have taught your student or inform your student, you have to do a volunteerly work. However, is that the only day or you have done something else? For example, the consumption of electricity or energy, okay? Is it that day or it is every day that you are working on, and how does your student co-op with it? I'm seeing someone wrote something in the chat. Let me see. Someone said عند التوثيق هل نضع عناصر المحور وخلفها مباشرة النتائج أم نمشي على الترتيب كما هو موضح في المستند. You will follow up the electronic program, okay, or the electronic application. So what we are showing you here, it is how you prepare your paper, okay, or your folders, okay. However, you will submit all your folders or your file by online. So by online will be all organized. You don't need to do any organizing when it's coming to online, because it will write for you element number 1, then you will submit the attachment for that element. So it will be organized by itself. However, if you ask me how to prepare your folders, which is online for your school, it should be as I explained it yesterday, and I will show you now on the activities also. So to answer your question, we will go to this activities. This is the activity of caring for the superior talent and low achievement learners. So for example, if you going to attach any documents, should be, I need you to answer me. What is the reference number will be? Okay, what is the reference number will be? Let me see how you're gonna write it. Just how's the number will be. Any guess? Anyone can guess? If I need, okay, if I need to have here an evidence, I need to write the evidence for this. So what is the number that it will be written here? Let's assume that the evidence will be here, okay? So that evidence, I will title the evidence, but I will numeric the evidence. So what is the number that will be? Anyone can answer? Okay, so David say 1. No, David say 1. Yeah. Yes. Sarah say 3, 3, 1. So it will be here. Sorry, or in this case, just I'm gonna write it here. Okay, it will be 3 point. Okay, 3, then 0.1. Okay, so why we choose 3, 3, 1? Because actually this is criteria number 3. Okay, this is the sub criteria number 3. So we took 3 and we take this, the criteria number 3. Okay. Then we took, that's number 1. Okay. All right. So someone will say, okay, I'm planning to attach a 3 attachment. You told us we're eligible and we can attach 3 attachment. So what we will do? Easy. That will be, sorry, my handwriting or my, that will be A, then will be 1 B and 1 C. Okay. The same thing. 3, 3 for A and B and C. I hope I made this clear. This is how you will prepare your paper document, which will be in your school. The electronically, it will organize by itself, because actually it will give you a chance to attach only, like for example, it will here be attachment. So when you click here, you will attach the folder, so it will go direct on that. However, you need to write the title of your attachment or evidence number 1, the evidence number 2, the evidence number 3. Okay. Let me take this. Any questions? Let's see if anyone has any question. Okay, so we know how to write. So a 3 point, no, it will be 3, 3. No, Sarah. Sarah, the first time you got it right, it is a 3, 3, 1. Okay, because the first one احنا نتكلم عن المحور رقم 3 ومن ثم 3 في السب كرايتيريا في المعيار رقم 3 واخر شيء عندي الاليمنت. So I'm taking 3 is coming from the axis which is المحور, then the sub criteria or sub axis we can say it is a 3. Let me go back so to make it clear also for everyone. Okay, I think this will be clear. All right, here. So here I have, okay, I have this, the third, yes. So that's, I got number 3. Okay. And what we were talking about on the example, it was this one. Okay. So 3.3. Then we are talking about the first element of it, the first element. So we will put here 1. If we choose to take this one, so we will have a 3.5. Then it depends which element, 1 or 2 or 5 or 6 or 7. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Sarah say noted, you got it. That's great. Okay. Let me erase all these. All right. Okay. Let's go to some of exercise. Then we can call it the day. And please, there is a survey at the end of the day. Just make sure that you do it and you sign in so you get also your certificate of attendance. Okay, so this is the activity. Again, the most important thing we know that the summary is coming from the element, that the element in regard to your school. Okay. So here is the result. Okay, when it comes to the result, they started by what? 4. Why they started by 4? Anyone can answer me? Because anything regarding the result will start by 4. Because the result, it is the axis or the criteria number 4. لأن اخترنا رقم 4 لأن المحور الرابع هو النتائج، فلما اني في النتائج نبدأ برقم 4. Okay, but anyway, this for your paper at the school, but when it's coming to your application or so you will not, you don't need to worry about this. Okay, we'll find here one more things. We see here like the approve, and we see a lot of there's no approve. Believe me, the judges, what they are looking for, they are not judging you by you are wrote here or you have put 3 evidence of your work. They are not looking just by the word. They have to go in every evidence you have provided for us, and we check that evidence. Okay, if that evidence is compliant with what you have wrote here or not. We have, I will show you like some of the evidence where does not present anything. They are telling, or one of the question it was, did the school compare with other school? And they said, yes, 2019, 2020, 2021. They just put the year for us. And it is as an evidence. Could we grade them? Could we give them grade for that? No, we cannot give them grade for that. Because it is just, to us, it is number of years. 2019, 2020, 21. But where is the work of it? We could not see the work of it. So please, if you are telling me and try to explain to me, oh, Rashid, the work it is too much, give me sample of it. Give me a small piece of that pie. So I know you have done the job. Okay. When I see you have done the job, I say, oh yeah, they done the job, but they could not include everything. I will go to their site or to the school visit, and I will check this out. Okay. Please, if you have any question, ask. Here, the same thing. We have the reference, we have the introduction, and once again, the application, when we write the summary, we have to be very careful. First of all, you have to go to the approved evidence, and you will go ahead and you will write 2 sentences or 1 sentence. Then you will do your final summary, because your final summary is supposed to be not more than 150 words. I know it is difficult, but at the end of the day, it is summary. Okay, and this summary reflects on your what? About your giving us reflection about your evidence. Again, you will not get any point about your summary. However, we look to the evidence. If the evidence is great, that's what you get. However, if we have 2 schools, they provide us with the evidence, great, creative, innovative, everything on that evidence, both of the school and one of the school has great summary, we will take the different on the summary itself. So please pay attention to the summary as well as the evidence. The evidence more important than anything else. Okay. We're supposed to give you an assignment, okay, and let you write this and coming back to me, but I will not do this. However, you can take a screenshot and try to do it, or actually the system is open right now. Apply it, see what you can do, and you have any question, please contact us. We will be able to answer you if you have any question until the system is closed. So we need to write summary about the four elements. The four elements: developing and separating internal code of conduct between learner and their families, managing student behavior and compliance with the application of the code of conduct. So in each part, you will see what your school have done on this part, number one. Then you will write here 2 sentences. This is my suggestion. Other people can read it from once and they can summarize. They are excellent. But to me, I will take the first one, then I will see what my school have done, then I will write 2 sentences, then I will go to the second one and I will check what my school have done, then I will write 2 sentences, then I will look at the end to the summary. Then I will try to clear it up with the evidence I have. There's too many strategy, and I'm sure you are better than me on that strategy. MashaAllah, all of you are teacher and on the field, and I expect the excellent work from you guys. Okay. Here we have the same thing, and this for the result. And once again, when we are talking about enabler, we have to think about how the enabler scale. And when we have to see the result, we have to look at the result scale and think about the reliability and other. And I have one on the chat. Yes, please, that the survey, just a reminder from Hamdan Foundation that you fill the survey at the end of the day. Please, if you have any question, I'm here. If you don't have any question, we will go through the terminology. I'm not going to read the terminology for you. I think you can download the participation guide. It is in Arabic and in English, and you can go through them. If you don't understand any of the terminology through the guide, here is your chance to have the explanation for the terminology. However, this all the terminology, I think they are about 70 something, or if it is not more. So they are 79. Okay, you can go through them. You will find in every small details we did, like the team did wonderful job to explain each term. You have them in Arabic and you have them in English as well. The end, we have the excellent, nomination, award cycle, introductory summary, application of nomination, theoretical, and field of operation. This some of the stages also of the journey, of your journey. So please, again, your journey starts by attending, the second by applying online, the third, it will be the work of the judges, and they have two stages. The first stage, the theoretical part, the second stage, the field part, which is visit. The question is, all the schools submit their paper will be eligible for a visit? No. Only the school, they get higher score. Okay. If you get higher score, you will be eligible to be visited. If you did not get a higher score, you will not be eligible to visit. So the school, it will be visited. Are they all winners? Also, no. Because you could tell us a lot of things about your school, and when we go to visit your school, we don't find the reality is totally different than what we saw. So not all the school who is being eligible to be visited, they are winners. No. But however, most of the school we visit, they are winners, because most of the school, they are providing us with an excellent folders and files, and we are surprised when they go to the school. However, some of the school, they present to us a very weak folders, and when we contact the school just to see what's going on, because we are 100% the school is doing more than that, then we see there is a misunderstanding of translation or of understanding what is the need to be uploaded, and they come next year and they win. So please, it is about practice, okay? It is about putting that environment and putting that first step. The award, everyone will get the award today or later. However, we practice excellence. When we practice excellence in our daily life, we will get that award. Maybe we don't have that paper today to approve what we have done. However, we will prepare that paper for next year. Then next year we will be eligible to win. And believe me, as soon as you start to practice the excellence of this award, your environment, your school, your achievement, your outcomes will be totally different, because you are practicing excellence. Then you will get everything in excellent, from admin to the outcome of the student. Wish you all the best, and I hope to see all your folders. And if you have any question, please go ahead and ask us. We are here to help you. You can send your coordinator if you are from out of the country. If you are on the country, you can send it to the foundation. And the people on the foundation, they are very friendly, and they will transfer your question to one of the judges, and they will answer it within as soon as they can. Let's put it in this way. Please fill the survey and make sure that you will receive your certificate, and hopefully wish you all the best, and we'll see you on the stage, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. If you have anything, please write me a question, comments, and I will be happy also to answer it. Please, I will open the question box. So to see any question, and if you don't have anything, you are free to leave. I will stay for 10 minutes, then I will call it the day. Thank you for attending, and wish you all the best. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that the beginning. Someone say, can we get a model for any of the criteria? Actually, this is the cycle 25. It is the first cycle we have these criteria, but I'm sure we will take your work and inshallah as a winning work, and we will distribute it between all of us. So my answer, we don't have any model right now, okay, because the cycle, it is a unique, because we are using a radar system or radar tool, and you are the first people will apply for it. So this is the development phase for the criteria and award. And yes, again, if you have any question, please just type ask me at ha.ae, and the questions will be direct to the foundation and from the foundation to us, and we will answer you, because they will filter all the questions, and we will get the question to be answered to you. Don't forget, ask me at ha.ae, and the survey as well, please. Sarah said there is no, there's not going to be any workshop tomorrow. I think we are done. We merged today with the, so we are done. So tomorrow will be no any workshop. So I squeeze everything in today. Thank you, Sarah, for reminding us of that also. So today is the last day. Thank you all. I really enjoy. And if you have any question, please go ahead, and I will receive all your question. Then I will reply it. I think the technician from the foundation will contact you, or you can contact them to see what is the solution of it. Or the other solution, you can go to your document and change the property size. Okay, this is another solution. And if you have any of computer teacher in your school, and I think they can help you with that also, unless you are really have a big folders. Do I need a recommendation letter? It depends. If you are from the GCC, yes, you need recommendation letters. Okay. If you are from the UAE, you don't need recommendation letters. Okay. From your superior. إذا عفوا اختي، بالنسبه للمدرسه انت ما تحتاجين لخطاب التزكيه، لكن اذا كان المعلم او الفئات الاخرى اعتقد ان يحتاجون خطاب التزكيه من المدير المباشر. لكن المدرسه اذا كانت لدول الخليج، if the school from the GCE, yes they need انت معلمه and you will apply for which kind of award. اذا انت بتقدمين على جائزه المعلمه تحتاجين رسالة تزكية. لكن بالنسبة للجائزة المدرسة، جائزة المدرسة ما تحتاج إلى رسالة تزكية. David, I think David, I think someone from the foundation supposed to send you a link that where you can find the guide. I think the guide is very easy to find. No. هل تحتاج جميع المستندات المرفقة لختم المدرسة؟ It depends. Is all the document need to be stamped from the school? It depends which kind of that. So for example, if you are performing the team of the strategic plan، يعني إذا احنا عندنا مثلا القائمين على الخطة الاستراتيجية، زين، أكيد بيكون في تشكيل لجنة، صح؟ تشكيل لجنة بيكون قائم من المدير، صح؟ فأكيد بيكون في ختم وفي قرار من مدير المدرسة هذول القائمين عليه، أو بيكون في توقيعاتهم كذلك أعتقد، أو المفروض يكون بهذه الطريقة. ف some of the stuff yes, some of the other stuff no, but supposed to be dated, and if it is being stamped will be much better. Mr. David, this is the link where you can get the guidance in English, and at the same time you can go ahead for the participant in Arabic. You can click, but you have to change it to Arabic because this is the English part direct with you. الأخت شريفة تقول خطاب التزكية الترشيح شو صيغته؟ يعني ما في صيغة معينة بالنسبة لي أنا، لكن you can check with the teacher award. هل عندهم صيغة معينة؟ إذا عندهم صيغة معينة you can download it. If they don't have, you can develop it. Please, if you have a question, go to ask me at ha.ae, and the question will come to the foundation. They will filter it and they will send it to me. If you have any other question, please also send it to them. As I told you, Sharifa, it depends. You need to go to first of all to the teacher award. انت تحتاجين تروحين لجائزة المعلم، تشوفين هل في خطاب موجود هناك، يعني انت تقدرين تسوين له داونلود، هذا رقم واحد، تعطينا مديرتك، او ان مديرتك تكتب لك التزكية. خطابات التزكية عديدة، يعني you can develop، يعني انت تقدرين تكتبينها بنفسك كذلك والمديرة توقع عليها يعني. لأن مديرتك بتوقع على أشياء أكيد شافتها فيك. But you need to go first to تحتاجين في البداية أنك تروحين إلى جائزة المعلم وتشوفين هل في خطاب معين لرسالة التزكية. وطبعا لازم يكون from your superior يعني your direct manager. يتفضل السيد عبد الرزاق. عبد الرازق سوري. Open the mic for him. That's okay for all of them even. I have no issue.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
معذرة سيدي، يعني أنا كنت أتوقع الورشة باللغة العربية فحضرت معكم، ولكن باللغة الإنجليزية. بعتذر لإخواني باللغة الإنجليزية يعني. لكن احنا سعداء ب يعني أضفت لنا حضرتك جديد يعني اليوم إن شاء الله، وسعدنا بك يعني.
والله أنا أسعد طال عمرك.
الله يبارك فيك. السؤال هو احنا طبعا معظم الورش احنا مشرفين للجائزة، وبنطلب يطلبوا مننا الزملاء انه كل الورش اللي تم الحضور الشهادات لم تصل للحضور، سواء على مستوى الطالب او على مستوى المعلم او على مستوى المدرسه. فهل الجائزه لسه حترسل للمعلمين او للطلاب شهادات الحضور؟ لانه في مراحل التقدم ما بيخليك تتحرك للجزء الذي يلي غير لما ترفق شهاده الحضور.
نعم عزيزي، بالنسبه لهذا السؤال انا ما اقدر اجاوب عليه. هذا سؤال يخص المؤسسه، فالمؤسسه بتجاوب عليه. لكن بحكم خبرتي البسيطه، المؤسسه اول ما تعبي البيانات او تعبي السيرفي وتعبي الحضور، فيدخل اسمك معاهم في السيستم، فهم يبعثوا لك الشهاده. لكن اخذ الجواب السليم 100% من المؤسسه. فهي المؤسسة إن شاء الله بتتواصل معك، بس تأكد أن اللي حضر الورشة لقد قدم، يعني دخل على السيرفي مثل اليوم اللي حطوه من الفاونديشن، يقول لك تصلكم رسالة بالشكر أوتوماتيكيا من برنامج زوم يمكنك استخدامها كحضور في الورشة. وضحت الصورة أستاذي؟
والله بالنسبة للورش الأولانية ما كانتش الصورة دي واضحة، هي قد تكون الآن وضحت، لكن بالنسبه للبرنامج اللي كان باللغه العربيه للطالب والمعلم ما خدوش بالهم من هذه الجزئيه. لكن ما قصرت، مشكور سيدي.
بارك الله فيك. إذن اللي حضر الورشة تصل رسالة بالشكر من برنامج زوم، هذه الرسالة كدليل. نعم. تستخدمها كحضور في الورشة.
شكرا. شكرا.
شخص واحد، يعني انت كفريق تمثلين المدرسه، واذا عباها شخصين او ثلاثه ما يمنع، يعني زياده الخير خيرين يعني. إذا لا توجد أي أسئلة حاليا، أستأذنكم وأشوفكم إن شاء الله على خير. Thank you for all participants. I really had 2 wonderful days, and hopefully we'll see your paper and we'll see your school and you will be one of the team, and hopefully you will be eligible for a school visit, and we will see you inshallah on the stage for the award inshallah. Thank you all. Thank you also for Hamdan Foundation. They are doing wonderful job. Without them, we cannot reach where we are right now. And thank you, Hamdan Foundation, and wish you all the best. Thank you. مع السلامة.